Good day, I'm Stacey Ann Smith and this is your GIS News for Tuesday, November 12. The President of the Republic of Haiti, His Excellency Michel Martelly, arrives in Jamaica Wednesday for a three-day state visit. Following his arrival at the Norman Manley International Airport, Mr. Martelly will discuss bilateral, regional and multilateral issues with Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller. He will also meet with the Governor General, Leader of the Opposition and private sector leaders. The Haitian President will also visit a number of cultural sites before wrapping up his state visit on Friday, November 15. Government will be spending $250 million to repair catchment tanks island-wide.
By the end of next financial year, budget permitting, most of the catchment tanks we have targeted island-wide will be repaired, starting with those parishes hit hardest by the extended dry period, namely St. Elizabeth, St. Anne and Manchester.
The Water Minister made the announcement while addressing a recent lecture in commemoration of the 64th anniversary of World Town Planning Day. Government is taking steps to fix sections of the major thoroughfare bordering Manchester and St. Elizabeth. The Oxford Main Road, which was recently repaired, is at risk of breakaways and potholes from improper water runoff from adjacent lands. Representatives of the National Works Agency and a Member of Parliament for West Manchester, Michael Phillips, toured the area to design a plan of action.
First is to deal with the drainage coming from the adjacent lands and feeding it back into the main drain, which was just recently constructed. I think if we deal with that, we can deal with the area of the road where it is now cutting into.
Mr. Phillips noted that funds were being sourced to begin the process and said a program would also be put in place to bush overgrown trees from the roadway. The Ministry of Transport, Works and Housing is also moving to address damaged roads in St. Mary. Minister of State with responsibility for works, Luther Buchanan, says the ministry's intervention will target damaged bridges and road surfaces. Urgent attention will be paid to three major breakaways.
They're on the, right on the corners in many instances. They are very dangerous and they will get the attention an emergency deserves.
Mr. Buchanan was speaking while on a sensitization tour of the road network in St. Mary recently. He said the ministry would also be moving quickly to address the McGraw and Woodside bridges.
One will be dealt with almost immediate, and in the not so long term, the other will be dealt with.
A road patching program that's already underway in Highgate will be advancing into other areas in the coming weeks. Students and staff of the Moreland Hill Primary School in Westmoreland are in high spirits following the rebuilding and reopening of their school at a cost of $15 million. The school, which was on the verge of closure, was assisted through funding and support from the Rock House Foundation. Speaking at the reopening ceremony last Friday, Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites expressed gratitude on behalf of his ministry.
It's very expensive to keep very small schools going. Look at these people who through Rock House Foundation and their friends have come here. And isn't it a wonderful thing and make our spirits soar that people come from abroad and care for us so much that they would give their money, their time in order to build back this school.
And finally, the Education Minister is urging students to use constructive criticism as a motivator, adding that cooperating with others supports personal advancement.
Accepting criticism and encouraging it in your life, recognizing that none of us are perfect, not ministers, not professors, not you, not teachers, but we are on a pilgrimage together, a pilgrimage of thought, of self-development, of communal expression, yes, of consensus, of compromise very often is the secret of relationships.
Minister Thwaites was speaking last week on day 2 of the Caribbean Child Research Conference held under the theme Beyond 2015, Safeguarding Our Children's Future. The conference examined the progress made in educational research since 2000 under the Millennium Development Goals. And that's it for GIS News today. I'm Stacey Ann Smith. Thank you for watching.